Chapter 4: Fighting the Snake and Heritage Revealed. Dead silence after that as Many looks at Naruto fearfully. Naruto walks up to the stand as Shikamaru said, "Can you stop being so troublesome, blonde? Can you imagine me not troublesome?" asked Naruto amusingly. "Still, Kyuubi, huh? You can even command Konoha Bane itself," said Shikamaru. "I guess it's just my charisma after all," said Naruto smirking. "But that doesn't change my next question. How did you manage to remove Kyuubi from inside you without dying?" asked Shikamaru. "I myself curious too," said Shino joins in. "I should have expected you two could pick it up. But about the how part, that will be spoiler, said Naruto putting his finger on his lip. "Haze, the villagers and ninja will be extremely wary of you after this," said Shikamaru. "Let them. They never let me alone, so this should get them off my back," said Naruto. At the stand, Kurenai said, "I admit this is quite a shock." "Indeed. To think Naruto even able to make the Kyuubi obey him like that," said Asuma. "That just prove he's a demon," said Sakura. "Oh, then how about tell me that in front of my face instead?" asked Naruto from behind, making Sakura shriek in fright. "Naruto baka, you dare," said Sakura angry. "I dare what? Startle you? What, do you think I'll become your love puppy forever? I'm here to sever that for good," said Naruto. "Oh, and how are you going to do that, Baka?" asked Sakura daring. Naruto then moved fast and punched her, sending her to hit the railing. Naruto then said, "Ah, that's feel good." "What are you doing, Naruto?" asked Kakashi. "Sever the connection, of course. If she didn't get the hint, then I might have to have some extreme method," said Naruto darkly at the last part. "Ha, take that, Kakashi. It's your fault that this happened," said Enko laughing. "Naruto apology to Sakura now or what?" asked Naruto challenging Kakashi. "Yeah, Kakashi. What are gonna do if he refused?" asked Enko smirking. Truth is, he had no idea. He can't threaten Naruto to exile because that was his wish in the first place. If he tried force, then it might bring bad image to Konoha, and not to mention Naruto might summon Kyuubi again to raise Konoha to the ground. Kakashi just settled by walking away and taking sobbing Sakura to the infirmary. Naruto then walks to Lee and said, "So Lee, how's your feeling?" "I'm fine, but that was harsh there, Naruto-kun," said Lee. She had it coming. "So how long are you going to heal?" asked Naruto. "Well," said Lee, looks down. "What's wrong, Gai-san?" asked Naruto. "The truth is Lee no longer be able to be a shinobi again," said Guy, looks hurt. "How, why? Can the medic just patch him up?" asked Naruto. "Well," said Guy as he explained about what the doctor told him. Naruto then said, "Is the medic being that incompetent? They can't heal this injury. They said this is out of their league, so there's nothing they can do. Only Tsunade-sama able to heal him," said Guy. "Haze. Salvation," said Naruto as Lee then glows a while light. Lee looks surprised at that, and Naruto said, "Go ahead, try to move, Lee." Lee nodded as he moves his left leg, and to his shock, it not hurt anymore. He then tries to move both his arm and leg, then he said, "I'm healed. I'm healed," and shout out at the last part. Guy turns to Naruto and said, Just what did you do?" "I can heal other as long they are not a corpse," said Naruto simply. "Haha. Thank you, Naruto-kun. Thank you for helping him," said Guy crying. "No need for that, Guy-san. Lee is a hard worker, so it's a waste that all of that hard work come to waste," said Naruto. Then he continues, "But remember this, Guy-san. Wanna prove yourself is good, but knowing the limit is also good as well. Don't let him to go beyond his limit, because it's not the end of the world if you lose a match. You lose the match, you can try again after training. It not worth it to lose your life or your future over a match. The past is not important, Guy-san, because it just passed. The only thing you should focus on is the future. That's go for the both of you, Guy-san." I understand, Naruto-kun. But will Lee be alright?" asked Guy. "You saw, right? Lee bouncing up and down as he looks good as new. But let him rest for today, then you can let him training tomorrow," said Naruto. "Okay, I understand," said Guy. Lee then dashes to Naruto and said, "Thank you, Naruto-kun. You actually restore my dream. To repay you, I'll train harder to match your flame of youth, said Lee. No, Lee. You will rest for today. Today you'll only resting, only tomorrow you can train, said Guy. Yes, Guy-sensei, said Lee. You should listen to him and get some rest, Lee. Now if you excuse me, I have another match to finish, said Naruto as he walks off. Good luck, Naruto-kun, said Lee, giving him a thumb up. I don't think he even needed it all, said Asuma, sweat drop. At the booth, then said, never though I was able to see someone to have absolute command over the Kyuubi like that. Neither am I. How did he do that, Hokage? Asked Inoki. To be honest, I'm just as confused as all of you. All of this is new to me as well, said Hiruzen. Well, I'm truly glad that I'm able to witness this match, said Mei. Indeed, said Kazekage as he though damn it with Gaara out of the picture and with the brat able to summon the Kyuubi, the invasion is as good as failed, as he signals to cancelled. But still that mean the next match will be boring, said What do you mean Raikage Dono? Asked Mei. You saw what he can do. And the only examiners are the Aburame and the Suna girl. And none of them are as close to Shikako level at all. That Naruto brat is as good as win the exam, said I have to agree, said Inoki. At the field, Genma then said, all right, the next pair please come down. I wish to forfeit, said Shino as he continues, even if I manage to win, I still have to face Naruto and my chance to win against him are 0. I wish to forfeit too. Since if he can defeat my brother, I don't think I can survive against him at all, said Tamari. Oh, great, so that mean the final is over? Asked Genma deadpanned. Wait, said Naruto as he jumps down. Genma and said, Kid, what are you doing here? There's no one want to fight you at all. No, there's one more person. Isn't that right? Asked Naruto as he looks at the Kazekage and said, Orochimaru. The Kages and the guards heard that as they prepare themselves. Orochimaru just laughed as he rips off the mask and said, impressive Naruto-kun. Tell me, how did you know? Your obsession with the duck butt up there is a big giveaway already, said Naruto, points at Sasuke at the stand. I see. But now you know, what are you going to do? Asked Orochimaru while the Kages and the guards keep their guard. I know that you want to meet up with me already. So how about this? We settle this in a match, how does that sound? Asked Naruto, amusingly shocking other. Naruto, this is no normal ninja. He's Orochimaru, one of my student and the greatest traitor blah blah blah, I know. But I'm not a normal genin either, said Naruto, cut off Hiruzen. Cuckoo. He's right, sensei. Anyone who can make the Kyuubi absolute obedience is no ordinary ninja at all. Or human, since you'll resign after this, right? Asked Orochimaru. Your point? Asked Naruto. How about join me? Asked Orochimaru, shocking Konoha. He then said, you hate Konoha as much as I do, how about join me so we can crush it together? That's a tempting offer, said Naruto, making the Konoha resident panic. If Naruto joins with Orochimaru, they're done for. But Naruto said, but I refused. Not to protect this hellhole, but to stay away from you. I know what kind of person you are, Orochimaru. You only interest in someone that benefit you. After that you throw them, always like old broken toy. Hiruzen and Jiraiya sighed in relief at that as Orochimaru said, I see, such a shame. Then what is this match? Well, consider this as an exam. After all, if you manage to entertain me, I won't pursue you with Konoha. But if you don't, then you'll die at my hand, said Naruto, releasing his ki at the last part, making everyone shiver at the malice. I see. I also wish to test you anyway, so why not? But first, said Orochimaru as he jumps down with his guard. But before the Hokage could jump in, Naruto blows Genma out of the field, then Orochimaru sound 4 build up the Shishinjin, blocking anyone to enter. Damn it, we're too late, said the Anbu captain. Jiraiya, can you break this down? Said Hiruzen. I can, but it takes time, sensei, said Jiraiya. Then hurry up. Naruto-kun, please be safe, said Hiruzen. Naruto looks around and said, I see a barrier, huh? That's right, Naruto-kun. This barrier will prevent other to go inside. Now, This will be between you and me, said Orochimaru, licking his lip. Ugh, that's disgusting, said Naruto. What's the plan then, master? Asked Burrow. Prepare Suzaku, King Frost, Principality, and Alice, said Naruto. Understood, master. But isn't Alice a bit overkill? Asked Burrow. I want to troll him a little, said Naruto. Understood, master, said Burrow. Orochimaru then threw away the Kage's robe, revealing the sound battle uniform. He then said, Kukuku, shall we begin? As Orochimaru starts to flare up his chakra. Everyone starts to watch silently. Orochimaru then making some hand signs and said, well then, first off, how about a reunion? As coffins rose up, Hiruzen said, oh no. Naruto, stop him. Do not let him finish that jutsu. Naruto just raises his eyebrow at that as 4 coffins rose up. The 4th coffin opens up, revealing the people that shocked the audience. No way, they are, said the Umbu captain. The 1st Hokage, 2nd Hokage, 4th Hokage, and his wife Kushina Uzumaki, said Hiruzen. That bastard, said Jiraiya, enraged. Reanimation? That stripling over there must be the one who summons us, said Tobirama. Does that mean we have to fight this young boy in front of us? Said Hashirama. The 4th said a word shocking Konoha Sochi. That's right, Minato. I'm summoned the 1st, 2nd, you and your wife to kill your son, said Orochimaru. Bastard, said Kushina. At the stand, Anko then said, so let me get this straight. You not only throw a gem away, but also the son of your sensei as well? Are you a bloody moron, Kakashi? I didn't know, said Kakashi, starts to regret it. Naruto is the 4th Hokage's son? Then why is he seals the Kyuubi into Naruto? Asked Ino. Troublesome. Try to be in his position, Ino. Do you think the 4th can ask someone else to give up their child? If he can't trust his own child, then who can he trust? Asked Shikamaru. Haze, you truly screw up big time, Kakashi, said Asuma. And the entire village too, said Kurenai. This can't be real. This can't be real. Sakura just kept on chanting that while Sasuke just clenched his fist in anger for once again. The dope takes the spotlight. Inside the barrier, Naruto then said, so you're my father, huh? That's funny because the villagers keep telling me that my father is just a loser while my mother is a whore when I was small, said Naruto, making Hiruzen looks at the civilian in the stand with Ki. What? Said Kushina in low voice, but the one known her knew better. She is angry, and if not for Orochimaru, she would have gone on a warpath. Orochimaru then said, okay, I believe reunion is enough. Kill him. Orochimaru making hand signs commanding Minato to prepare his kunai, and Kushina charges at him. Naruto just draw his sword and uses Onikagura, hitting Kushina, blasting her entire body away, leaving her only the arms, legs, and head as they start to regenerate. Naruto then said, I see. Undead, huh? That mean I have to either send the soul back or take down the user, as he looking at Orochimaru. Minato then uses Kunai Bushin, multiple his signature kunai cover the entire field. Minato then said, Naruto, run. If you are in my range, you'll be killed. Naruto just sighed and said, do you think so little of me? Matsuoga. As multiple lightning strikes down the field destroying all the kunai. Naruto then said, also, you're not the only one who have back up Orochimaru. Come King Frost. A giant snow-like thing appear and said, He-ho, Master Naruto. What is your order? Send this place colder than the land of snow, said Naruto. He-ho understood. King Bufula, said King Frost as the air start to get colder and making the field freeze. Hashirama then said, I see. Quite a smart move there. He intends to lock Tobirama control over water element. But young man, that is not enough to stop us. As Hashirama starts to channel hand size as he said, Hijitsu, Jukeikotan. Tree then starts to grow fast despite the cold air. Hiruzen then said, Naruto. The first jutsu has a very strong life force, so ice can't stop them from growing at all. Then I just have to burn them down then, said Naruto as the tree starts to bind Naruto. At the corner, Naruto said, come forth Suzaku. Orochimaru thinks he won, then suddenly fire burst out from inside the forest and in an instant, the forest was reduced to ash. A bird made of fire fly up and cry out. Hiruzen looked shocked and said, I'll be damned. To think I was able to see the legendary divine immortal bird Suzaku this close, said Hashirama. Suzaku. Flame breath, said Naruto as the bird cried out loudly and unleashed a torrent of flame to Hashirama. Tobirama tried to block the fire with his jutsu, but King Frost interrupted him with lunge and pushed him away and used Bufula froze him. King Frost said, Your opponent is Miho. Keep me busy please, said Tobirama. Hashirama tried to use water jutsu, but Suzaku flame is stronger, thus the water was burned away and hit Hashirama point blank. Hashirama then started to regenerate as well, making Naruto see that okay, this starting to get annoying now. Naruto then uses Tsukukaja to match Minato's speed as he fighting with his parent. Sochi, you need to either seal us or take care of Orochimaru, said Minato. What in the world are you doing, Jiraiya? Can you hurry up and breaking the barrier so you can assist him? Asked Kushina, glaring at Jiraiya. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best, said Jiraiya. Why did you ask him to support me? He was the one who pushed me off cliff when we trained, said Naruto. He did what? Shout out both Minato and Kushina. Jiraiya was just cowering in fear. Besides, it's not like I need any help. I could just finish you anytime, said Naruto. Naruto, we are Edo Tensei. We can't die, said Minato as Naruto dodged a hit from Minato and hit Kushina with the handle of his sword. He jumps back and said, You're undead, that doesn't mean you're immortal as well, said Naruto. Then he said, Come out, Principality. An angel wearing a crown appeared and said, Master Naruto, what do you need of me? Send those two away, said Naruto, pointing at the first and the second. Understood, Mahama, said Principality as many light arrows hit Tobirama and Hashirama. Tobirama then said, Young man, you need more than that to beat us. No, I think it's enough, said Hashirama as his body starts dissolved. Hiruzen, Jiraiya, and other in the barrier look shocked at that. Orochimaru tried to stabilize Hashirama, but no avail. Tobirama also start to dissolve as well as he said, Wait, how did you able to cancel my jutsu? The weakness is something you don't know. Let's just say undead have both advantage and disadvantage, said Naruto, smirking. Damn it, why can't I stop the process? Asked Orochimaru, losing his patience. I'm starting to bore now. How about you guys join me? Asked Naruto, looks at the ninja. We will, as soon as Jiraiya break the barrier, said Hiruzen. And you never will, old man, said Tayuya, laughing. You can't even break this? Haze. Megiddo, said Naruto as many energy blasts hit the barrier, breaking it. The Sound 4 looks shocked at that as well as Orochimaru. Naruto then snapped them out of their shock by, Well, aren't you guys going to join in? Hiruzen snaps out first and said, All force. Charge. As he also summons Enma to go at Orochimaru. Jiraiya goes after Minato while Naruto facing Kushina. Orochimaru then sends signal to the invade force to enter the battlefield. The daimyos were protected by their guard from the ninja, then a three-head snake emerged at the wall of Konoha. Naruto then said, Suzaku, take care of that three-head worm. King Frost, Principality, you done enough, so go back and rest. King Frost and Principality returned, then Naruto said, So mother, let's continue where we left off. Sochi, couldn't you just ask that angel to use his jutsu on us? Asked Kushina. First of all, it's not jutsu. Second, I don't feel like it because just standing around while watching other in action is too bored, said Naruto, drawing his sword out. Kushina then sent out her chakra chain to Naruto to bind him, only for him to use Mamuto to destroy it. Kushina looks surprised that her son can destroy her clan most famous chain. Naruto then uses War Cry to drop Kushina defense and attack. Kushina feeling herself weaker, then Naruto uses Fatal Sword, striking Kushina down. When she still's generating, Naruto looks around to see Suzaku dealt with the summons, then Naruto calls it back. He looks at the other and said, You can't even take care of Orochimaru guard? We're trying, but the power they use are not human, said the Umbu captain, and true to their word, the guard's skin appears some kind of mark or sort, but it's not a problem for Naruto at all. Naruto said, Dekaja, and the mark reduced, and their strength is gone. Wait, what the fuck? Why is our cursed seal not working? Said Tayuya. Hiruzen looks at Naruto and wonders where this is doing. But then Orochimaru took advantage of that as he aims to pierce the Hokage with Kusanagi. Naruto uses Tsukukaja, speed up, redirect the sword to a different direction as he said, "Old man, please pay attention to your own battle." "I'm dearly sorry, my boy," said Hiruzen. "Never mind. As I see you're too distracted, how about take care of my mother over there?" said Naruto as he brings out his gun and nail her at the head when she charges at them. "Naruto, this is Orochimaru. It's not a run-in-the-mill genin at all," said Hiruzen. "And the first, second, and the fourth couple is not? I assure you I can handle myself," said Naruto. "Kukuku. You seem to be confident that you can beat me, Naruto-kun, when you have to call reinforcement," said Orochimaru. "Because you bored me, that's why. How about I show you just how outclassed you are?" said Naruto amusingly, and he said, "Come, Alice." Appeared out was a little blonde-haired girl. She wears a dark blue dress while her skin is chalk white. But her word stuns the onlooker. "Thanks for summoning me, father." "Father," said all as Kushina, who was just woke up, shouted the loudest. "I didn't know you already a father, my boy," said Hiruzen as he still's trying to process the info. Meanwhile at the stand, Hinata was crying at that. At the field, Naruto said, "No, that's not it. She is my summon, and since she doesn't have a father before, so she looks up to me as a father figure." "Oh," said Hiruzen, breath out in relief as the news was too much for his heart. But her next word make his heart start up again. Father? Where is Yuri Ka-san and Kanade Ka-san at? I thought you would be with them by now," asked Alice, looking around. "Sochi? What did she mean by that?" asked Kushina. "Like she said, those two are my girlfriends and my most important persons," said Naruto sighed as he prepares for the music. "Yeah. Shout out all the one who knew Naruto." Hinata feel like her heart had just shattered from that. "Never mind that. We have a fight, remember?" asked Naruto as the onlookers start to remember as Naruto news make them completely forgot about it. "Father, who can I kill this time?" said Alice with such joyfulness that the ninja couldn't help but shivers. Naruto then pointed at the sound 4 and said, "See those people wearing the music note headband? They're your new toy." "Yay!" said Alice as she skips to them. At there, she then said, "Nay, would you guy play with me?" "Huh? Are you mental, little brat? How about I crush your pretty little neck then?" said Jirobo as he charges in as he trying to break Alice. But then something strange and scary happened. When Jirobo get closed, Alice grabs his hand easily as Jirobo can't remove his hand. He tried to suck her power only to be a bad idea as she said, "Heh? So, you can take other energy, huh? How about I give it to you?" Alice then send her energy to Jirobo, then suddenly his body start to have many cracks on his body as he screams out in pain as he breaks down to ash. Alice then said, "Eh? You break already? So boring. Jirobo, you little brat." Shout Kadamaru as he turns to Curse Seal Phase 2 as he shoots his web arrow at Alice, but to his horror, the arrow not only didn't connect, but it was sent straight back to him. He narrows dodge, but had to leave 2 of his left arms behind, as he not used to the fact that his attack would go straight back to him. Alice clapped her hand cheerfully and said, "Yay. So, are we playing Hit the Bug now? I love this game." Then Alice starts to gather a black ball on her hand and said, "Die for me, Midun." It was so sudden that he was unable to comprehend, let alone to scream, as Kadamaru was hit, as he shares the same fate as Jirobo. His body crumbled and blown away by the wind. The remaining 2 bodyguards start to scare at the little girls. Konoha's side is not handling it better as they see a little girl no older than the Genins was able to kill 2 of Orochimaru bodyguards so cold-blooded and treat this as a game. Just where in the world did that Naruto kid find this little girl, and how did he get her loyalty to the point that the girl calls him father? Alice skipped her father and said, "Father, they break too easy, it's boring. Can I have a stronger toy?" The others, seeing the little girl whining at such weak toy, couldn't help but shiver as they mumble to never be in the same room alone with that girl. "Sorry about that, Alice. This is all I have after all. How about I treat you something to eat after this?" said Naruto, pet her, making the little girl happy at his warm touch. Okay, father. I guess I'll have to play with the remaining toy then, said Alice as she walks to the remaining sound 4 humming happily. The other two tried to run, but Alice whisper out bind voice as they can't move. The two could only look back as they shriek in fright as the Shinigami pose as a little girl are walking toward them and is about to rip their life. Naruto turns to Orochimaru and shrugging his shoulders said, "Kid, they are so innocent when playing, so what can you do?" "I don't think innocent is the word to describe her at all, my boy." Hiruzen adding a punchline, sweat drop. Meh. So Orochimaru, lets us continue, shall we? Asked Naruto as his eye gleaming. Orochimaru starts to see the disadvantage. That Naruto brat easily can just summon that angel and take down both Minato and Kushina, and not to mention that little girl too. As much as he loathed the brat for toying with him one of the Sannin, but he needs to be alive if he wants to revenge against him. It was then a rift starts to open up as the feeling of death wash over all in Konoha. Alice stopped her marching and looks at the rift in curious as well as other looking at it. Come out of the rift was something beckoned to a monster. But only Minato recognized the being as he said, Shinigami-sama. What are you doing here? Everyone looks shocked at that info as they prepare themselves. The Shinigami said, I'm here to check on something. First is your seal was tampered somehow as the QB is free. Minato and Kushina look shocked at that as they look at Naruto. The Shinigami continues, second is why are you, my servant via contrast is being pulled here without my order, Minato? I'm sorry, Shinigami-sama. But Orochimaru summons me via Edo Tensei. Said Minato makes Orochimaru recoiled when Shinigami looks at him. GRGH. That wretch's jutsu of the second Hokage again. I have warned him at the first time he uses it already, and he not even bother to erase it completely. Said Shinigami as Hiruzen looks surprised as he remembers that day when his sensei tell him that he'll help him erase all of the document about this jutsu. Shinigami then looks at Naruto and said, but my third reason is much more important than the other two. I want to ask, what are you doing here? God Slayer.